Welcome to the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota, home of the Minnesota Vikings, where today it's a rematch of Super Bowl 11, the all-time Oakland Raiders against the all-time Minnesota Vikings. Danny Buck, pleasure to be with you as always, this time from the Metrodome in Minneapolis. On the kickoff return, Bobby Bryant for Minnesota, all the way out to the 23. That brings onto the field Fran Tarkington. And the Minnesota Vikings offense for Tarkington and his illustrious career with Minnesota, taking the Vikings to 3 Super Bowls. Part of a legendary Hall of Fame career where he finished tops in the National Football League in touchdowns and passing yards. Fake to Peterson on first down, and Tarkington's going to run. Fran Tarkington inside the 40, out to the 43 on a gain of 20 for Fran Tarkington. Georgia quarterback, first game for Minnesota in their franchise history. He led Minnesota to an upset win over the Chicago Bears, 37-13. Adrian Peterson gets the call. And in 2 plays, Minnesota already past midfield. Look at the Vikings starting offensive unit, highlighted by their receivers, Randy Moss and Justin Jefferson. Not to mention Chris Carter, a part of the receiving corps for Minnesota. And when you talk about the Vikings and tailbacks, it begins with Adrian Peterson. Here is Adrian Peterson. Good bursting run for AP. Out to the 39 already. Minnesota moving the ball effortlessly down the field, just like they did last Monday night against Green Bay. Tarkington again. Throws a pass. T.J. Hawkinson with the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 13.
First down.
So the holding call on Justin Jefferson sets up a rare 1st and 7 for the Vikings. Tarkington gives to Peterson. Adrian Peterson inside the 20. Peterson to the 10. He's dragged down at the 7. A good run from Adrian Peterson. Steve Jordan had the lead block. The right side of the formation for the Vikings. 1st and goal, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph in motion. Adrian Peterson stacked up at the line for a loss. Look at that Raiders defense. Mike Haynes had himself quite the game against the Chargers last week. 2 interceptions. Willie Brown in the secondary. Linebacker Ted Hendricks, a part of the unit for the Oakland defense. Willie Brown, who had pick 6 of Fran Tarkington in Super Bowl 11. Tarkington, he can run. Fran Tarkington breaks away, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Boy, Fran Tarkington can scamper. He is able to break away from the tackle of Hendricks, and Tarkington has himself a rushing touchdown. Extra point is put through by Gary Anderson, and the Vikings on their opening drive lead it 7-0. Tarkington doing his damage on the ground, 27 yards on that drive, resulting in the touchdown. On the kickoff return for Oakland goes Clem Daniels, and now a look at Kenny Stabler, the engineer of the Super Bowl championship team in 1976, defeating Minnesota 32-14. Christensen in motion. This is Marcus Allen. Met near the line of scrimmage. Look at that Raiders starting offensive unit. Tim Brown, Fred Biletnikoff, the hero of Super Bowl 11, the MVP against Minnesota, And tight end Dave Casper also a part of the starting unit for John Madden's Oakland Raiders. 2nd and 8 for Oakland. Stabler back to throw it. His pass caught by Bo Jackson, who breaks away down the sideline. Bo Jackson out of bounds at the 35 after a 40-yard connection. Another look at the catch from Bo Jackson. Able to break away from the tackle from Paul Krause. And the Raiders in Viking territory. Stabler, he is sacked. Driven down in the backfield defensively by Chad Greenway. Look at that Vikings defense, including Paul Krause in the secondary. John Randall, Alan Page on the defensive line. Purple People Eaters, name well renowned for those Viking teams in the 70s. Stabler fakes to Allen and throws wide open. Tim Brown inside the 10. A gain of 30. Stabler connecting with Tim Brown. Now look at that play again. Off the play action fake, Tim Brown on a go route. Sets up 1st and goal for the Raiders. This their first drive of the game. Stabler throws, and the pass is incomplete. Todd Christensen, the intended target for Oakland. 2nd and 10. Stabler caught by Allen. This goes down as a run. A loss of 3. Matt Blair was in on the stop for the Vikings. Set up 3rd and 13. Stabler back to throw. Kenny Stabler caught. Tim Brown. Touchdown. Tim Brown with the touchdown catch from the Snake. And Oakland responds to the Minnesota touchdown with one of their own. Extra point is good. And the game is tied. Tim Brown with the touchdown catch from 13 yards out. Ray Guy kicks off for Oakland. Carter on the return. Out as far as the 18 for the kickoff return for Chris Carter. That sets up Minnesota after a touchdown on their opening possession. Tarkington. He'll look to run again. Fran Tarkington breaks away. Fran Tarkington, another gaping run for Minnesota. This time, a gain of 16. First down Vikings. Adrian Peterson on the handoff on a gain of 5. Closing minutes of the opening quarter. Vikings scored first on a touchdown run from Fran Tarkington. Tim Brown answered for the Raiders. Justin Jefferson got the handoff. He's able to pick up 2. Look at the standings of the NFC North. Green Bay in first place at 7-2. Chicago at 6-3. Detroit putting together a good season. They're 5-4. That closes out one quarter play. Back after this. Start of the second quarter. Here from the Metrodome. 7-7 deadlock. Tarkington gives. Adrian Peterson wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Willie Brown made the stop for Oakland. That forces the Vikings to punt. So punt formation. And here's the boot from Ryan Wright. Brown out to the 22. So after the first punt of the day, the Raiders offense goes back to work in a 7-7 deadlock. Marcus Allen wrapped up behind the line. Jeff Seaman was in there for Minnesota. After the loss, 2nd and long for the Raiders. Allen able to break through the first wave. He picks up 3, nearly back to the original line of scrimmage, with Paul Krause making the stop for Minnesota. 3rd and 11. Stabler trots to throw. Screen pass. Bo Jackson. Well short of the first down. And that forces the Raiders into a punting situation. On 4th down, here's Shane Lechler on the punt for the Raiders. Muffed, picked up by Bobby Bryant, who is down at the 33. 5:30 to go in the first half. Randy Moss goes in motion. Tarkington looks to throw. His pass for Randy Moss. Gain of 6 to set up 2nd down for the Vikings. Jefferson goes in motion. Tarkington on a delayed handoff. Adrian Peterson fought for all he could. Lester Hayes forced Peterson shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short. Hawkinson goes in motion. Tarkington to the air. Fran Tarkington's got the first down. He'll slide. But not before he picks up the first down for Minnesota. With a new set of downs for the Vikings. Tarkington gives Peterson his stuffed at the line. Rod Mark comes up with the stop for Oakland. 2nd and 12 on the way. Uh-oh.
False start, offense. Repeat, 2nd down.
2nd and 17 for Minnesota. Tarkington trots back. He'll run. Fran Tarkington. 5-yard scamper before he slid. 3rd and 12 on the way for Minnesota. Tarkington to throw. Rush coming. He's sacked. Max Crosby
Number 10 hits the call.
brings the drive
On the play.
to an end. The Vikings forced a punt. Here's the boot from Ryan Wright. Brown on the return. We've hit the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis.
46-yard punt.
7-7 deadlock between Oakland and Minnesota. Stabler to the air. Hit and sacked. John Randall
Number 12.
gave Stabler no time to throw. 2nd and 17. Stabler again. Deep shot down the field. It is incomplete. 3rd down on the way. Against a 5-man front, Bo Jackson goes nowhere. And the Raiders will punt. So 2 touchdowns scored by either team has led to punts all across the board. Randy Moss to the 48 with 1:37 to go in half number 1. Moss lines up wide to the right. Raiders send 4. Carter near midfield. Vikings hurry to the line on 2nd and 6. 4 men in to block. Tarkington's pass is caught by Jefferson. To the Raider 15. Justin Jefferson lunged back to make the catch. From the 15, they send 5. Tarkington throwing. Moss inside the 5 to the 3. 1st and goal. Tarkington looks, throws, incomplete. Intended for Steve Jordan. 2nd and goal for the Vikings. Tarkington, lob, caught, Moss, is he in? He is! Touchdown, Minnesota! The fade route on Willie Brown. You give Randy Moss some time, he'll make you pay. In some factor of revenge from Super Bowl 11, Moss with the touchdown over Willie Brown, and the Vikings lead it 14-7. Randy Moss with the touchdown. Here is the kickoff. Sent by Wright. Brown on the return. Out to the 20. 1 minute left in the first half. Raiders look to go back to the well with Kenny Stabler at the controls. Stabler straight back to throw. Kenny Stabler going deep, and the pass is caught! Cliff Branch on the catch. What a grab from one of the most angular receivers in Raider history, Cliff Branch. That sets up Oakland knocking on the door. Fake to Allen. Throw to Marcus Allen for 7. 2nd and 3. Stabler trots back to throw. Rush coming. He lost the ball. It's recovered by Art Shell. 3rd and 14. Stabler on 3rd and long. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. 4th down. Here is Sebastian Janikowski on for a 43-yard field goal attempt. And Janikowski's kick airborne and good. With 21 seconds left, Janikowski notches through the field goal. And it's a 4-point game. Closing seconds of half number 1. Bobby Bryant on the return. Out to the 21. With 17 seconds left in the first half. Here from Minneapolis. Tarkington in the give. Peterson for 5. Vikings contend to run this clock to halftime with the lead. Peterson wrapped up, which brings the first half to a close. The Vikings lead the Raiders at the half, 14-10. Back after this. Second half action here from the Metrodome. Vikings with a 14-10 lead. Second half underway. Clem Daniels on the return for the Raiders, all the way out to the 23.
Number 36.
So here comes the Oakland offense with Kenny Stabler at the helm. Stabler straight back to throw. His pass down the field, caught by Tim Brown. Did he bring in the feet? He did not. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Vikings send 4. Stabler throws. Incomplete.
The pass is
3rd and 10 on the way
the intended target on the
for Oakland. Against a 4-man front that Minnesota likes to employ with 3 receivers in the formation. Casper did go in motion. Stabler hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete. Viking rush caved in on Stabler. Forced the incompletion. Here's Shane Leckler on to punt for Oakland. Leckler gets it away. Randy Moss out to the 38. So the Vikings with their first possession of the second half. Fran Tarkington got the game started early with a touchdown run. The opening drive, Tarkington to throw. He'll run again. Fran Tarkington. Good gain, enough for a first down for the Vikings. One of the capabilities that Fran Tarkington used throughout his illustrious career. Very talented running the football. So is this man, Adrian Peterson, into Raider territory to the 38. New set of downs for the Vikings. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Nursing a 4-point lead, Adrian Peterson wants more. He'll have 5 yards on the ground. Sets up 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. On 2nd down, Jefferson in motion. He's got the handoff. Justin Jefferson goes nowhere. Rod Martin was there for the stop for the Raiders. 3rd and 5. Raiders send 4. Tarkington on the move with the first down. Fran Tarkington with 74 yards on the ground, putting on a show against this Oakland defensive end. Peterson for 2. Jack Tatum on the stop.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Vikings desperately need a win to help their playoff status, which is bleak at best. Dalvin Cook to the line of scrimmage.
Number 75 makes the stop.
3rd and 8 for Minnesota. With Cook in the backfield for the Vikings, Tarkington looks to throw. Fran Tarkington on the move, near a first down, and early indication is he'll have enough. He does. First down Vikings. Doing it on the ground with their quarterback. 3:15 remaining in the 3rd. Vikings have put together a very promising drive. Tarkington scans, Moss decked. 1st and goal. Fran Tarkington has not thrown the ball much today. He has ran for more yards than he's thrown. This from the 2. Tarkington throws, caught! Touchdown Vikings! Jordan. An underrated tight end, Steve Jordan, catches the touchdown pass. Here is the extra point. Gary Anderson boots it through. And the Vikings lead it 21-10 off the touchdown from Steve Jordan. Here's the kickoff. Clem Daniels on the return. He gets as far as the 20. So the Raiders with work to do, with 2:28 remaining in the third. And an 11-point hole. Stabler finds Biletnikoff for 7.
Number 12 with the pass completion. Gain of 7.
Second down for Oakland. In their own end. Marcus Allen, he's got the first down. Marcus Allen to the 41.
Number 32 on the carry.
Exactly what the doctor ordered
14 on the play.
for Oakland. 1:20 to go in the third. Stabler gives Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen's got a first down for the Raiders. Out to the 48.
The ball carrier. Gain of 11.
First down Raiders. They march into Viking territory. High snap. Stabler throws one, incomplete.
Number 12.
Pass went towards the bench. 2nd and 10 for Oakland. Stabler fake to Jackson. Throws Casper for 4.
Throws complete. Gain
The
of
Raiders
4 on the play.
in an 11-point hole. 10 seconds left in the third. Maybe one of the final plays of the quarter. Stabler. Jackson got drilled. And he's slow to get up. The hit was put on by Joey Browner. And the Raiders are forced to punt on the last play of the quarter. Leckler gets it away. High driving kick heads out of bounds. Through 3/4 of play, Minnesota leads Oakland 21-10. Start of the fourth quarter from Minneapolis. Vikings with a 21-10 lead on Oakland. Adrian Peterson staggered and stopped by Ted Hendricks for the Raiders.
Gain of 2.
Does help when you have the luxury of playing at home, and what better home field advantage than here in the Metrodome for the hometown Vikings. Tarkington, he can run, and he is enveloped by Howie Long.
Is there for the sack on the play. Loss of 5.
3rd and long for the Vikings. Tarkington on the give. Adrian Peterson. And he's well short of the first down.
With the carry.
And that forces the Vikings into a punting situation. Punt formation for Ryan Wright. Wright sends it away for Minnesota. On the return, Tim Brown to the 39 with 6:10 to go. Vikings send 5 on the line. Marcus Allen gets the handoff, and he is stopped by Matt Blair. Raiders go in the hurry up. 6 minutes left. Stabler throws the middle. Marcus Allen with the catch past midfield. And Marcus Allen is down to the 34. Raiders offense again. Look to score and score quick. Being down by 2 possessions. Stabler's quick pass. Casper for 2. And again, the Raiders hurry. Stabler again. He'll throw to the end zone. Incomplete. Tim Brown, the intended receiver for Kenny Stabler, brings up 3rd and 8. Do have Sebastian Janikowski in their back pocket. Jackson, first down to Raiders to the 22.
Number 34.
Now with 5 minutes and counting.
Gain of 10.
2 receivers flanked to the left. Stabler straight back to throw it. Kenny Stabler throws the middle for Branch. He's to the 9.
21 on the reception. The result of the play is a first down.
1st and goal for Oakland. Stabler gives to Jackson. Met at the line of scrimmage. Injured Viking on the play with 4 minutes left in the game. Stabler. Allen. Touchdown. Marcus Allen runs it in. And the Raiders are a 2-point conversion away from making it a 3-point game. That's exactly what they'll do. Keep the offense on the field. For the 2-point conversion. Stabler looks, throws, incomplete. He was looking for Cliff Branch.
Number 12.
Here's the incompletion. Pass broken up by Jeff Seaman. Here's the kickoff from Leckler. Bobby Bryant takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Down for a touchback.
With 3:56 left in the game, Vikings look to play keep away against this Oakland defense, nursing a 5-point lead. Adrian Peterson. He's able to pick up 5 somehow through the dog pile.
5-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for Minnesota. 3:25 to go in the game. Tarkington back to throw it. He can run. Tarkington slides after a gain of 3.
On the run.
3rd and 2 on the way for Minnesota. Raiders send 5. Peterson is stacked. Willie Brown with the critical tackle.
No gain on the
And
play.
the Raiders will get the football back. Right. Gets it away. Tim Brown on the return. All the way to the 38. 1:52 remaining in the 4th. So the Raiders 62 yards away from the lead. Stabler skins the field. Having all day. His pass is incomplete. Broken up by Jeff Seaman.
Number 81. The intended target.
2nd down.
Second down.
Vikings send 4. Stabler. Deep pass. Bolitnikoff inside the 40.
Number 12.
Raiders scramble to the line.
Gain of
1:33 to play. Stabler again. His pass. Branch in the middle. He's to the 33.
Number 12 completes the pass.
Raiders scramble again.
7-yard gain on the
Down to 80 seconds left. Stabler, his pass, caught! But out of bounds was Bolitnikoff. 3rd and 3.
On the play. 3rd down.
They need the 29 for a first. Stabler throwing, Bryant the catch. New set of downs for the Raiders with 1:05 to go. Stabler scanning, throwing, Allen over the middle. He's to the 7. Marcus Allen with the catch out of the backfield for the Raiders. Antoine Winfield had the coverage with 58 seconds to play. On 1st and goal, Stabler. What is that? Bo Jackson in what was a botched play from the start and a massive loss for the Raiders. 2nd and goal. Stabler. Jackson inside the 5. 37 seconds left.
9-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd and goal. Stabler throws. Brown! Touchdown! Tim Brown with 34 seconds left. On the slant route, Brown scores the touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field to go for 2. Stabler throwing. It's incomplete. Greenway came up with the supposed interception, and a field goal wins the game for Minnesota. Leckler kicks off. Bobby Bryant from the 1. Bobby Bryant lost the ball. It's picked up by Adams. Davante Adams on the recovery. And the Raiders are going to win it. What an ending. Bobby Bryant on the return. Davante Adams comes up with the recovery. Jackson on the handoff. Vikings do have all 3 of their timeouts. They use one here. 2nd and 4. Jackson again. 1st down to Raiders. And this game is over. The Raiders win it. Tim Brown, 3 catches. 2 of them proved to be enough. Oakland wins a fantastic game, 22-21 from the Metrodome. For all of us, Charge U95, I'm Danny Buck saying so long and take care. Raiders win it, 22-21.